Hey friends, Patty here with Homespun Healing. Just wanted to show you a few things I've been working on. I've gotten some things harvested today, and I want to kind of just walk you around and show you what's happening on the homestead. So, here are a few zucchini. I have a zucchini plant that's died off, and I had to cut it out today, so I harvested the last couple zucchini. Another sunflower head. These are hibiscus blooms. They only last one day. So after day one, I go ahead and harvest them and dry them for tea. Hibiscus is in the mallow family, so it is edible. This is highly nutritious and it has a lot of vitamin C. And it makes a really, really pretty color in your tea. It turns it like that bright pink. Got some lemon cukes today, which I love. It's my favorite cucumber. These are husk cherries, which taste very pineapple-y. They're in the tomatillo family. I got a couple new wine cap mushrooms in today. We got some rain, so I'm hoping that I'll get some more flushes of wine cap. Market more cuke. I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes. I got a few okra today. I'm going to go ahead, I think, and fry those up. Fried okra is one of my absolute most favorite things. Oh, I want to show you the bird cage. So, I had chicks. I was brooding in my house. I got them on Bella's birthday, June 19th. So they were probably born maybe 18th. And then shipped out immediately. So I had this structure, and it was like a mosquito tent. So it had a bunch of netting, and the netting all ripped. So I decided to repurpose the frame, and I made a bird cage. And so they're about 2.5 months old, but they have a couple of roosts in there, which is awesome. They love to run around in here, and they're actually able to fly and roost up there, which is lovely. Yeah, these birds are really happy, and they have a lot of space, so that's cool. I have two older hens, excuse me, and they had not been laying any eggs, but today, all of a sudden, I got an egg, so that was awesome. This is one of my favorite new to me greens. It's called perpetual spinach, and it'll keep coming back. Perennial. It's actually not a spinach though. It's related to Swiss chard, so it's very similar to Swiss chard. My Cherokee purple starting to blush out. I've harvested one of them, and they make me so happy. Oh, beauty. Cardinal flower, I do believe. I can't remember. I have a lot of basil this year, and my basil is just doing great. I come out and eat basil. Almost every meal I have basil. My sunflowers. Some of them are starting to fall over because we had some rain, and I didn't plant any of these sunflowers. I mean, I probably did a couple of years ago, but they just came back. And that autumn beauty is one of my favorites. It's got all that just gorgeous color. The Tulsi is doing great. I have harvested about half of this plant. So what you do when you harvest Tulsi is you want to take off that flower at the top, and you have new buds right there. Sorry, not buds. They'll put out new stems that will produce buds, but take it all the way down to here probably. And all that you just dry and use for an amazing medicinal tea. Tulsi is a really good nervine, so it calms the whole nervous system and feeds it. Here's a sweet basil that I can see is flowering, and I need to take that flower off. So just go like that, and it's got new little stems that are going to come in right there. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yum. Yum. Got some more patty pan squash. Lots of little babies, so I will not be pulling these plants. I do like to get anything in there that might rot on the fruit and get that out of there. But look at all those babies. Oh my gosh. Looks like I had one rot over here. That's okay. They do get some vine borer, so the stem doesn't look great. And I had a few zucchini plants here. I pulled one, and the other one looks really haggard. Look at that stem, though. I'm surprised that sucker's still even alive. Barely. So it's got a few little zooks. I might give this guy another day or two. I might pull it. I do have some other fall plantings that I want to put in, so I might actually pull it. Look at all my beautiful zinnias. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Zinnias just make me so happy. Ooh-wee. That's a zinnia too. These are cosmos. Ooh, look at that zinnia. Pretty. Okay, and I didn't plant this in the right way. I should have put these shorter things out front, but you know, you always forget like how big things are gonna get. Snapdragons. This is a really yummy smelling marigold that smells citrusy. Watermelon, bangin'. And I forgot how ginormous cosmos like to get. That's okay. There's a bunch of gooseberries right there. I'm gonna propagate these and create a bunch of gooseberry plants. So if anybody wants gooseberries in the spring, let me know. All you do, once you have one plant, is you take it and I'm going to use pots of soil probably and tip layer it. So I'm just going to put this in the pot of the soil, probably put a rock on top of it, and that will grow a new plant, and then I'll just cut it off of this plant. That plant's getting ginormous in there. My elder. Most of my corn has been harvested. It was lovely. Very sweet, very yummy. And I've got a bunch of volunteer tomatoes in there. This I am going to work on and probably create some more new beds. Bit by bit. And this is a type of a willow that I have to trim back because it's wild. Some of my wildflowers opened. Yay! I planted this from seed, and it's a wildflower mix. I do believe that's a coreopsis. Looks like it to me. And I'm okay with walking in my beds. I just try to be light about it. These are all volunteer tomatoes. Volunteer amaranth. Volunteer sunflowers. Oh, I did get some corn smut this year. That one was a little bit past good. Oh, I see a tomato way over there I need to go hunt and get. It's off the ground, maybe. So, there's a little baby corn. Got a few of them. I might let them go a few more days because those husks can still die back. I probably should have waited on this guy too. Look at all this volunteer food. My goodness. Cherry tomato. I need to go around there and try to hunt that tomato down. Saw you, red tomato. Where are you? I think it was actually laying on the ground. So, let's see. And of course, from this side, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh well. There's two of them, it looks like. Oh my gosh. Let's see what I'll do for some food, y'all. Come on. Yo, it's a jungle in here. but it's worth it. In case y'all can't tell, I'm like a big kid. I like to garden, and I like finding treasures, food treasures. I'm very food motivated, in case you can't tell. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everything's doing really good around here. I think I called this by the wrong name. I think it's celosia. But look how corally, brainy, cool. Oh my gosh. I hope I can collect some seed off of those. That's just amazing. I'm so excited. I have some calendula, which is doing great. It's a highly medicinal flower. So I will dry a bunch of those flowers. Yoink! And creeping thyme. I love that. Harvest these calendula. Oh, that is plantain seed, which is really good. It's full of mucilage, so it's really good for us as a source of psyllium. Actually, Metamucil is made from plantago, which is broadleaf plantain, but it puts out all these little seeds, and I call this our native chia. Same, pretty close to the same nutritionally. But yeah, this will coat your whole intestinal tract and help fill in any gaps, basically. So if you have ulcers or colitis or Crohn's or anything like that, this is a really good thing to make a tea out of and drink, and it would help coat your whole intestinal tract. So, let's see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. Oh, I finally got one single little lone chamomile, which is awesome. And oh, let's go inside the greenhouse structure. Definitely have had some successes and some fails, which is just fine. All this kale, I didn't plant any of it, but I'll take it. It's beautiful. A little bit of damage, but that's no biggie. I'll give that kind of a thing to my chickens. All those eggs right there. I think that was a spider. That's okay. Yeah, I'll give some of those to my chickens. Makes great chicken feed. Oh, once you plant zinnias, y'all, save those seeds. You will never have to plant it again. It's amazing. That's what most of the zinnias this year are from. I did have some, I can't remember what this is called. It's not end rot, but it starts rotting from the top and rots down to the bottom. That's a lemon cuke, so I'm going to have to cut that guy out of there. Oh, there's some husk cherries. Yay, score. And my market more cukes. Yeah, all the cukes are starting to look pretty spent. I'm still getting a few. Oh, there's some lemon cuke coming on. Ooh, that guy's strange, but that's okay. It'll be just fine. Thought I had another lemon cuke there. Good one. So, yeah, I got several more coming on. Yeah, I finally mulched my sweet peppers. Oh no. This is when they get water on them and it turns to mush if they have too much water on them. So we were very, very dry and didn't have rain for a long time, and then we just got a bunch of rain. So I'm actually going to harvest this and eat it immature before I lose all of it. I'll just cut those soft spots out and eat that. So I finally mulched in there. So those are holding moisture a lot better. I cut back my comfrey, which is doing great. I'm probably going to pull the comfrey right out of here eventually. But yeah, it's a great plant to use as a chop and drop. It'll feed your soil. It pulls up a lot of nutrients. Scarlet runner beans. Oh, I wonder if I got one of those that's big enough I can show you what the actual beans look like, because they are gorgeous. I don't know if they're mature enough. Ooh, more husk cherries. I get so distracted in the garden. Does everybody get this distracted in the garden, or is it just me? I don't think it's just me. Whoa, gravity storm. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these are pretty hard. I let some just go in the hopes that I could save some seed. Oh yeah, this will not disappoint. They're not ready. And they don't look like this when they're done, but that's amazing. Scarlet runner bean. How cool. Well, that was fun. It's all a big science experiment. All of it. I'm such a nerd. I love it. Oh my gosh, seriously. If those don't look like magic beans, I don't know what does. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm such a nerd. Well, that was fun. Yeah, a lot of my beans are pretty much spent now too. So I think I'm gonna do probably one more big harvest of just good ripe beans like this. And I'm gonna try to let some of these dry on the vine and save a lot of seed that way. Cherry tomatoes like crazy. Okay, and this area right here, I added a bunch more compost and I put boards down. So I'm gonna remove those boards and I'm going to make sure that the soil is moist, and then I'm going to plant a bunch of carrots and maybe parsnips. I don't know if I have enough time for parsnips, but what that will allow me to do is to overwinter some carrots. So if I'm desperate in the winter and in a food pinch, I'll have carrots under a layer of, probably it will be like mulched leaves or just leaves. You could also use straw, but I like to collect leaf bags and use them. Especially in this structure, I'll probably put some chickens in here for just the day during the fall and in the spring. Oh, my Swiss chard is doing great. It's happy. And let's see. Oh, that guy's ready. Yoink! Oh my gosh, I have so many cherry tomatoes to pick every day. But these cherry tomatoes go up and out and through the roof. This is the first year I've really worked hard at tomato trellising with strings and with good pruning techniques. So that has been very successful for me. Yeah, so they're doing great, as you can see. So you end up doing really high pruning. And I had an understory of some carrots under there, which I've plucked most of them. All my basils are really happy this year. Yeah, need to harvest some more lemon thyme before it's too late to do that. Yeah, and I got some more wine caps out of this bed here today, which is amazing. I love getting wine caps. So much fun. Got some okra, it's doing great. Here's some tomatillo plants, which were hit by some flea beetle damage. This is a lemon basil, which I love, but I need to get out here and get these stems off, or get the flower heads off. Ooh, that cosmos got hit hard and died. It's alright. Oh yeah, my Thai basil I need to harvest the tops off of too. So another tomatillo, a beautiful basil, another tomatillo, which is getting kind of heavy with fruit. I'm going to take that guy.